I'm Kathi. I'm born in America, but I've been living in Austria for the last many decades. My background is working with environmental data with a focus on data modeling.
Hello, I'm Stefan. I'm actually German and I live in Norway. My background is geophysics and numerics, and together we are coordinating FAIRiCUBE, the FAIRiCUBE project, which started about a year ago.
This all started with a private discussion several years ago on the wealth of EO data, how much potential is out there, and how domain scientists who are interested in this data are not able to actually access and utilize this data for their purposes.
We're kind of wondering why this is still an issue. The data is there, it's mature, the formats are mature, you have excessive libraries that provide data, you have also processing capabilities that are available, and of course you can visualize the data. You can store the data, you can keep all the data on your platforms, and we're still wondering why there's actually an issue with that.
However, so often the devil is in the detail, with non-EO experts just not being able to grasp the various issues essential in properly utilizing these data resources. Examples of these are how to connect different data sources with storage and how to compute, how do you integrate your own data holdings with the existing data, what computational aspects must be considered when dealing with spatiotemporal data, how can we share tooling, especially how to share pre-trained machine learning models, how do we share the results, and finally, how can we properly document what processing has been applied to the data? How can we include this information as provenance information together with the final data?
We don't want to just publish a paper and document these results, so we actually have a vision that we want to demonstrate on some use cases how to create such a data space, and we call it the FAIRiCUBE HUB, where we connect all these different elements of data storage and processing and sharing. How do we create a data science pipeline as a user-friendly framework where especially everything is fair. You find your results, you can access them, you can interoperable also, you can reuse them, so you don't invent the wheel all the time.
All the elements of this FAIRiCUBE Hub already exist, but we need to somehow make sure that these elements can interoperate and function as a whole. So it's like putting together puzzle pieces, but each piece must seamlessly slot into the other pieces. And our vision is to identify the various gaps where these pieces do not seamlessly fit together and try and create connections to ameliorate these gaps.
This way we believe we can bring the power of data cubes and also machine learning to a wider audience, not just scientific audience, but also in a general sense. We actually believe that every data scientist or decision maker for that matter that works on regular discretized data in time or in space can benefit from our project, and we will show this in the course of our project runtime.